So, you've been learning English for a while now, but do you know these words? Good morning, good afternoon and good evening. Welcome to Smashing English. Before we start this video, be sure to subscribe because we make new videos all the time and I don't want you to miss any. So with that said, let's get on with the video. My name is Laura and I am an English teacher. I am also British. So for this video, we will be focusing on British English because obviously that's my speciality. Today, I want to talk to you about a trend in Britain that would sound bizarre to most people who are not from Britain. Listen, Britain is the land of Shakespeare, okay? We have poetry in our blood. And sometimes the average British person just wants to feel like a poet. We just want to add a little spice to our day-to-day conversations. So what we have in Britain is a collection of phrases consisting of two words that normally rhyme or sound very similar to each other. So I'm going to teach them to you just in case you come to Britain or you want to use your English in Britain, you want to sound like a British native, or even if you just want to understand absolutely everything that your co-workers say, for example. So as always, with things like this, you don't need to use these every day to speak good English. But it's good to know what they mean just in case you come across them. Now, I'm not sure how many, if any, of these phrases are used in other English-speaking countries. So before you leave your comment saying, I'm Australian and we use these in Australia. Okay, I'm sure you do, but I don't know that for a fact. I can only speak for Britain, but you might hear these in other parts of the world. I don't know. So without further ado, let's look at some of these silly sayings. Number one, rgbaji. This is a noun and it means noisy fighting or quarrelling, a noisy argument. There was a load of argy-bargy in the pub last night. Next, we have fuddy-duddy. Fuddy-duddy. This can be a noun or an adjective, but the meaning is pretty much the same. If someone is a fuddy-duddy, or if someone is fuddy-duddy, it means they look old-fashioned. They seem old-fashioned. Maybe they are wearing something that looks like it belongs on a grandmother. Maybe they refuse to go to a party because they want to be in bed with a cup of tea by 8 p.m. Fuddy-duddy. What do you think of this outfit? Is it a bit fuddy-duddy? Number three, we have dilly-dally. To dilly-dally. This is a verb and it means to waste time, to be slow, to get distracted by things rather than being direct. Come on, we need to go. Stop dilly-dallying. Next up, we have hanky panky and rumpy pumpy. These are both nouns and I like to keep my channel quite family friendly. So the best way to describe these would be they are the act that Mummy and Daddy might enjoy. Look, we're all adults here. None of us would be on this earth if it weren't for rumpy pumpy or hanky panky. On with the next one. Next up, we have arty farty. This is an adjective, and I would say that this is a derogatory term for something that is too artistic. It's going over the top to be quite artistic. Maybe you know somebody who loves to talk about the meaning of the colour red. I just adore how the red on the wall symbolises the pain of life. And I also think that the flower, you know, a bit arty farty, not very grounded. Next up, we have airy fairy, which is also an adjective. And this is like unrealistically idealistic. You know, you might believe that love will solve everything. You know, love will solve all of your problems. That's being a little bit airy-fairy. You know, that's not realistic, it's not true, but you are romanticizing things quite a lot. It's a bit airy-fairy. Next up, we have another adjective, higgledypiggledy. This is definitely my favorite one. If something is higgledy-piggledy, it's not neat, It's not perfect. It's not straight. It's a bit messy. It's a bit wonky. It doesn't look perfect. It's a bit here, a bit here, a bit here. Higgledypiggledy. I need to organize my desk. All of my files are higgledypiggledy and it's really stressing me out. Next up, we have hunkydory. No, this is not if Dory from Finding Nemo went to the gym. This means very fine, satisfactory. Everything is good. Is everything okay? Everything is hunky-dory. Next up, we have holy moly. Holy moly is an expression of shock, a bit like, oh my God, or oh my days. We might say, holy moly, if someone tells us that they won the lottery. We might say, holy moly, if someone tells us that they spent $200,000 on a car. Next up, we have itsy bitsy and teeny weeny. So these are both adjectives to mean so small, itsy bitsy. There's a little nursery rhyme that we have. Itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. So itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. There you go. It's been a while since I've sung that one. Ooh, you never lose it. Next we have lovey-dovey. Oh, lovey-dovey. Lovey-dovey is an adjective to mean very affectionate or very romantic. Sometimes we use this disparagingly. Sometimes we use this in a negative way, like, oh, that couple are so lovey-dovey. It's so annoying. They're always like, oh, so lovey-dovey. But it doesn't have to be a negative thing. Lovey-dovey can be a nice thing, but usually we use it in a negative way. Next up, we have nitty-gritty. This is a noun, and I normally hear it phrased like this. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. The nitty-gritty is the basic details, the essential details, not the arty farty stuff, the nitty-gritty. Now I think you might have heard this next one. I use it all the time. Okie dokie. Okie dokie is another way of saying okay. So it's quite informal, it's kind of cute. I think this might be my favorite one actually, this next one. Silly Billy. This is a noun and this is something you might call someone if you want to affectionately say that they're being ridiculous or a little bit stupid or a bit silly. We might say to a child, for example, oh, why did you drop your toy in the toilet, you silly Billy? Okay, 2 more to go, I promise. So we have the adverb willy-nilly. Great, fantastic, willy-nilly. If you do something willy-nilly, you do something without proper preparation. You do something randomly. Listen, I know you're the new boss, but you can't just walk into this company and start firing people willy-nilly. And finally, we have creepy crawly. This is a noun, and a creepy crawly in Britain can mean any single bug, insect, arachnid, fly, anything that is little and it crawls on the floor. Ooh, I don't want to go into the jungle. There are too many creepy crawlies. Ooh. And there you have it. Welcome to the world of crazy rhyming slang. It's fun. I like it here. You should join us. So I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did enjoy it, please give it a like. If you would like to follow us on Instagram, you can do so there. And if you would like an online one-to-one English lesson with me or my partner Bez, the link for that is down below. Thank you so much for watching and we'll see you next time. Ta-ta!